Okay, Kal Halam La Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Kakadash. And this is another video I got here. But before that, double honors to GMS's Elders and Apostles. And one more time, Kal Halam La Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Kakadash. Now I got like about, what was it, about four pictures. And in like, they don't have any, like, I just chose them. This is how I got these lesson topics. Was I was screenshotting photos and like that I found interesting, and I just had a couple of them. Now, this one right here, Russia could deploy ICBM nukes in Mexico. State TV warns. Yeah, you see? They're already hinting at it. And Mexicans, some of the groups are aligned with China and shit. And China's aligned with Russia, so yeah. And I know damn for sure that Mexicans want some fucking nukes, bro. Crazy Mexicans want them nukes. Middle East, what options are the Russians considering? Middle East, Syria, Iraq, Yemen, Hezbollah, Houthi, equipped ballistic missiles, drones, and anti-ship missiles targeting USA aircraft carriers, U.S. aircraft carriers, nukes in Iran, Latin America, supporting national liberation movements around the world, not only in Africa, but also in Europe, such as Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, Catalonia, the Basque Country, Corsica, Bavaria, Tyrol, Silesia. I'm butchering them now. Bunch of fucking Edomite countries. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna pronounce them. Who cares? It's just a bunch of Edomite countries, and then also Latin America right here. So there's what I learned today was this is what I already know, but I'm adding on to it. There is nuclear there's submarines. We'll just say submarines. There's nuclear powered submarines right off of Florida, like in Cuba. They're in Cuba, and I also saw that there were some submarines also that were they were from Russia too, and they were up in Venezuela. So I don't know what they're doing in Venezuela, but now also this right here, right above, Russia could deploy ICBM nukes in Mexico, and I guarantee you some of these Mexican groups would want some nukes because Venezuelans and Cubans have them. They probably already do, if I'm not even lying. They probably already do have them somewhere. And honestly, it's gonna be the Mexicans that are gonna the Mexicans are the ones sneaking everything in. So man, they could probably put an enemy nuke inside the United States. Probably imagine they fucking traffic a nuke in a fucking like semi-truck. Bruh, that's crazy, actually, now that I think of it. They traffic the nukes through the border and they just let them go off. That's crazy. Russia's definitely working with cartels, man. And Dior, this $2,800 bag just cost $57 to make. New investigations reveals. I mean, duh, obviously, if you haven't figured this out by now, that the markups for these products are actually retarded insane. The ROIs for these products are probably, like right here, the ROI for that, I can't even do it. That's a lot of, that's the ROI on that. It's fucking insane. And people buy it because they fall for the scam of the designer shit. When is it just brands, man? That should cost nothing to make. $57 to make a almost $3,000 bag, man. Absurd. Same with like the Nikes and stuff, man. They make it from dirt cheap. The Nike shoes, freaking dirt cheap, and they just upsell them. But that's enough of that. We're gonna go into John 15:18. Actually, we're gonna go into Matthew 7:24 since we're already here. Well, we're gonna go to Matthew 7. 24. Therefore, whoever. Oh. Before I read this. Okay, no, I'm gonna read it first. Since I was already started. Matthew 7:24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon the house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. I love that scripture right there. That's good scripture. I took a screenshot of this and then so I could remember it. But what I was saying is that earlier I was gonna make a point, but I completely forgot that that Alaska, that Russia literally is touching Alaska. So people are freaking out like about the Cuba shit with the nukes, not the nukes, sorry, with the submarines, but Russia's always been close to the United States because Alaska is right there, right next to them. So yeah, the United States is really getting surrounded with Russian stuff. But here we go. We're going to break this down again. We're going to read it one more time. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken unto a wise man, and which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the wind blew, and beat upon the house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And every one that heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them not, shall be likened up unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand. And every one that heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon a rock. So, I'm going to continue. Matthew 7:27. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon the house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. That's amazing right there. That's okay. Where would I start? Well, I'm gonna break down Matthew 27. Matthew 7:27. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon the house, and it fell, and it was great, and great was the fall of it. So right here is saying the men that don't listen to the word of the Lord will have their foundation of their house still is gonna fall. If they don't hearken unto the voice of the Lord, their foundation it's gonna fall, and it's gonna fall greatly. So, that being said, I came to the scripture because I thought of the scripture because of the 2/3 Jakes. And let's just say the ones with the little bread, right? That got a little cash flow, that got a little, good money management skills, or them Jakes that got a good job. Or them celebrity Jakes. All of them 2/3 Jakes, right? We'll just throw them all in there. Their house is built on a foundation of a foolish man. Especially these people, these money 2/3, you know what I mean? These money 2/3, These bands 2/3. They trust in the dollar, but they trust in the dollar, which is not even real currency. Again, that's fucking retarded. Why are you gonna believe in something, trust in something that's not even real currency? But it's beyond me. They say you still get stuff from it. They'll be like, oh, you still get stuff from it. Oh, you can't survive. But the dollar itself, it's a lie. The value of the dollar itself is a lie. Anyways. The value of money fluctuates. Like the value of the dollar, it's up and down. It's not consistent. It's been inflated for so much now. Like it's inflated since its creation. It's probably inflated over 100%. I'm not even capping. It's just inflated, and it can get inflated, right? That money can get inflated, and you can have a situation which happened in Venezuela. And that's probably what's gonna happen. That probably was the test run to fucking drop this economy. They probably did that so they could trust this, and then did this to us. Cause I know them Venezuelans, man. They lost that money they had. They became worthless. And Esau Edom did that. Who was gonna? You think they're gonna crash? How like? If that was Esau Edom, they crashed the economy, and that was probably for test runs and shit. Because they'd be testing shit on Israel. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon the house, and it fell, and it was great, and great was the fall of it. Yeah, man. Putting your faith in money is it's foolish. It's building your house upon a sand, and the consequences are great. And by great, I mean a great destruction from the fall. And that's all these 2/3 money Jakes be on. They be on this money's gonna save me. But no, silly man, that's sand. That is sand, and a great flood is coming. So that little sand castle, it's gonna get flattened out. Okay, so we're gonna. Okay. Now we're gonna go on to the first half of this, which is, therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, the floods came, the winds blew, and beat upon the house. And it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. Now, what is our foundation? The Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Kakadash. That's our rock. And we have to run towards it. Run towards it because it's a strong tower. It's a very strong tower. It's the strongest foundation. The Lord is the strongest foundation. And it's a rock. The Lord's foundation is a rock. It's not no. It's none of the foolish man. None of that shit. Like it says here in the scriptures. And the rains descended, the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon the house, and it fell not. And it fell not. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Kagadash. So Esau's coming, man. And 2/3 are gonna fall. A great fall. So, yeah, that's Matthew right there. Matthew 7. From 24 all the way down to 27. Very edifying that these couple precepts here, these 4 precepts. Okay, so we're gonna go back to John 15 and 18. John 15, 18. Where the fuck is it? There we go. Sorry, Salakia. Okay. If the world hated you, ye knew. John 15 and 18. If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. And this was very true when I was in the world. Right now I know. Now I know the answers why, right? Because Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai has revealed it. But when I was not in the truth, when I was younger, I was like, bro, why is everyone hate me? What the heck? And when I would do wrong and people didn't like me, okay, that's cool. But most of the time I wouldn't. People just wouldn't like me. I never knew why. But this was why. In John 15 and 18, if the world hated you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. So yeah, man, the servant is not greater than his master. And Yahweh Shai was hated. He was despised when he was on the scene because he stood for good. And that's why we get hated. And so that's all right, man. It ain't nothing, man, because these people, they're just dry bones. They're just they're just pending judgments. That's it. That's all they are. They're just the Walking Dead, man. They're just the Walking Dead. And Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Kakadash. He's gonna get us out of this. This was put upon us for our transgressions of the law. But the punishment is slowly coming to an end. We're not out of it yet, but it's around the corner. You could like almost feel like Yahweh is just in the air. Yahweh Shai is around the corner, and prophecy's moving. Man, prophecy's moving. Yeah. Ka'alama Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the true elders and apostles of GMS who rule well. Ka'alama Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Kakadash. Shalom.